It's time for the trackers.
Nigel, do you want to hit us with the Cage curse tracker? We had two characters to track.
Yeah, I tracked them separately, but also I'll give the total.
I was really hoping that you would track them separately.
Yeah, so for Charlie, we had one goddamn and one damn. 6 fucks. I kind of screwed up my tally marking, so it kind of confusing. 1 hell, 3 ass, 1 asshole, 1 bullshit, 1 god, and 2 shits. So Charlie had the bulk of it. For Donald, he only had 2 fucks, 2 gods, and 1 asshole, which was I'm not an asshole, or whatever he says.
I think everybody's just got 1 asshole, though.
Yeah, that's true. So grand total across both characters is 1 hell, 1 damn, 1 goddamn, 2 shit, 3 ass, 2 asshole, 1 bullshit, 3 god, and 8 fucks for a total of 22 curses in this one from
pretty varied.
Both Nick Cage characters.
Good writing, not just relying on nothing but fucks.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's amazing. Not to name any names of any movies we recently watched.
Yeah. Christmas Carol.
So,
right?
Yeah, sure. So I don't have
hilarious.
All right, grand total is 694 curses across all of our films so far.
42 movies at this point, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we didn't count. We didn't count Industrial Symphony, Best of Times, or Dark.
Yeah, I'm tracking 42 in here. All right, so a total of all the films this season, 111 curses, 40 of which came from Mom and Dad. Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, there were actually a few light. The Old Way only had 1. National Treasure, Book of Secrets, Christmas Carol, and Renfield all had 0. So that kind of weighed it a little bit on the lighter side. But yeah, 111.
It's funny if you think about
3.
like over 500 and some in the first 2 seasons, and then 111 this season. Next season will be super light because we're going to do a lot of the animated films. Though I don't know, maybe fucking Superman and Teen Titans is just cussing his ass off.
He's just snapping necks left and right.
All right, runtime. This was 115 minutes, which is closer to the top, but not like nearly as long as like National Treasure or Face Off, The Rock. Those are all pretty long. This one somewhere near the middle, but closer to the top. Nudity. We had this was an R-rated film, and there was a vagina. Been a while since we've had one of those. That was when the baby was born. Literally looking directly at a vagina, which most of the other 2 have been just full frontals. Like when we just see, like I think one was on the computer, and then one was a character who was full frontal. I can't remember what. It all blurs together. All the vaginas blur together at this point.
Only Japanese.
I'm not going near that. I'm staying away from that one.
There were 13 breasts because I had to count the pictures that were on the porn website and the wall. I don't know if I was like 100% accurate on that. There was also the one at the beginning with the woman giving birth. And then, of course, there was, what's her name? Caroline, not Caroline, the waitress.
She didn't have a name, I don't think, in the movie.
Played by
Judy Greer.
Yeah, Judy Greer. And then there was LaRoche's male ass. We're back ahead on male ass to female. 9 males to 7 females. Grand total of 77 breasts across 42 films, 3 penises and 3 vaginas. I feel weirder and weirder about tracking the nudity as we go along.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like, I don't know. It's something we should be tracking.
Yeah.
State and country tracker, we went to California, New York, and Florida. That is actually the first time we've gone to Florida, which, try and avoid Florida like the plague if you can, especially these days. But that is the 10th time we've been in California and the 9th time we've been in New York. Far outweighing all the other states. Louisiana, surprisingly, is somewhat close third with 5 times that we've been there. That brings our grand total up to 25 total states. So we have officially hit half of the 50 states, which is pretty crazy. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to hit all 50. And I actually am surprised that we got to 25 this quickly.
Yeah.
42 films. Half of the states are already checked off. We've also been to 20 different countries now. We didn't go outside of the U.S. in this film, but mostly because we didn't leave the country once in season 1. So between season 2 and 3, we've been to 20 different countries. Budget versus gross. This is a $19 million budget with $32.8 million gross. So did okay. This is not the kind of movie you would expect people to just line up to go to the cinema to watch, which probably explains the C score. Really, I mean, people are just looking to have a good time, and this is can potentially not be a good time. Good time for us, but for the average mouth breather out there, probably not gonna enjoy this one.
God. Above average mouth breather.
We are above average mouth breathers. That should be the tagline on our show.
Yeah,
That should be their tagline.
That brings our grand total up to $1.298.5 billion on the budget, $2.902.8 billion gross. So we are nearly 3 times the budget, and we have almost hit $3 billion as far as how much Nicolas Cage films have grossed across 42 films. $3 billion, 42 films. And a lot of the films that we've talked about were just direct to streaming or just, crap movies that would never get a real theatrical run anyway. Like Deadfall definitely didn't make back its budget. There were so many. If you look at our top grossing films, the bottom, 10 all made under $1 billion. 15 movies made under $1 billion. Or under $1 million, I mean. This movie, 32.8, is actually kind of the same as Runtime, where it's like near the top, but not like way close to the top. This is sandwiched between Guarding Tess and The Wicker Man. Outdid Guarding Tess, so there's that. But can't match that Wicker Man money. That's the theatrical draw.
It's the bees.
Ratings. This is our 23rd R-rated film. I guess I could have predicted that when we started out that R's were going to win, and now it seems like they're going to win handily. So, is that right? Handily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm above average mouth breather, but not much above. All right, that leads us over to the kill tracker.
All right. So, do we count LaRoche as a
I don't think
death?
so.
Nah, that was a Deus Ex Machina, so it didn't count.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of was wondering what you guys would think on that one. I had a feeling we'd all align that it doesn't count, even though it was scripted by Kaufman. But
Yeah.
so that's zero kills in this film. So we're still sitting at 201 for the total. And 1 death because, well, he played Donald as well. So Donald died.
Yeah.
Which brings us to 13 total deaths.
The first time that's ever happened where he's died and lived.
And lived.
Without a resurrection.
Without a resurrection.
Without a resurrection. Yeah.
Yeah.